that they're paid by a con.
Ty J versus Hyan and Maya World. Two intelligent and level-headed professional wrestlers.
Yeah. So this was supposed to be Ty J versus Miranda, Alize, and Nixon, Newell. Apparently there was like some issue last week as well. When I asked people about what happened this week, they were just like, I can't even believe they came back. I can't believe we brought him back. And they brought him back, and something happened again, and they went home. And why you would make that decision? You've had one match with AEW. There are no shots to be called here. And, Nixon obviously had been with WWE and released, so she ain't going back there. They certainly ain't working for AEW. Their options appear severely limited. I don't know why you would do something like this, but that was a big mistake in my opinion. But that's what happened.
For the life of me, I can't explain this one. There's.
That's your job, Vinny. Explain it to me.
Well, I can't. Oh. There's no logical explanation. An incredibly poor decision.
So Ciampa storms down to the ring. He gets in the ring and he says, "No one's here. I am accepting this challenge." And Elias says, "All right, I accept the United States Open Challenge from him." And he points to Johnny Gargano. And you could just hear the crowd like they wanted to see Ciampa versus Ilya Dragunov. Like, what am I supposed to feel about Ciampa? Because this guy is getting fucked. And then Fraxium walks up, and they start making fun of Ciampa, and they call him a jackass. And by this point, I'm like, what am I supposed to be feeling about Tommaso Ciampa?
He's bullied?
He's being bullied. He's being fucked over. Like, I feel bad for the guy. Who is writing this storyline? This has got to be an intern or something. It can't possibly be anybody that's ever written a real story in their lives. Because it doesn't make any sense. God help me. We have a fucking tournament. A tournament that not only doesn't have brackets, but the matches are secret. Fuck you. Bro.
His own announcers then point out how stupid this is. I watched Giulia start in NXT. So great in NXT. She was only there for like 3 months. Called her up to the main roster. Wins the U.S. title. Total superstar. Total ass kicker. I watched this after the fact, so I knew the result, but no one told me the match went 1 minute and 38 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
What? Capital W-U-T, what?
They've done nothing with Giulia as champion. Nothing.
Great.
I mean, they gave her the title and have done nothing. And I don't know why. Like, I mean, people are going, Giulia needs to get out of WWE. No, she doesn't need to get out of WWE, but like, what are they doing with her? They push every other woman. I don't know, man.
Charlotte and Alexa in the trainer's room.
Alexa is like looking down, and then she looks up and she sees Asuka, and she just
stands there, and Charlotte sees her, and she's just sitting there. So as time passes, and Asuka pulls off the mask, she turns to them and sprays her mist in their face.
Ah!
You dummies had that coming. Rob Wanska, who writes, "Hi, Granny. Out of all your appearances on the show, is there one that sticks out in your mind more than any other?"
He came over here at Christmas and I hit him over the head with the spatula.
Yeah!
That's my favorite moment.
Yeah, that was a good one.
You hit Brian in the head with a spatula?
Rob!
Oh, Rob.
It's in the opening video, for crying out loud.
Sometimes other people.
I haven't watched that in quite a while. Corey Smith wants to know, Granny, if you could pick one pro wrestler to replace either Bryan, Vinny, Craig, or Sean, who would replace who?
Gee. Undertaker, take over for Bryan, I guess.
Sure.
The best I can do.
I thought you hated his podcast. Now you want him to take over for me?
Oh, whatever. I can't think of anybody.
Have you ever heard of ChatGPT, Granny?
No.
Okay.
What's that?
Well, it's AI. You know what I mean?
Alan Iverson.
Who is Christian's mother on Days of Our Lives?
No, it's Young and the Restless.
Young and the Restless.
Damn
Christian's biological mother is Sage Newman.
Okay, hold on a second. Who is, damn it, who is Christian's mother on what?
Young and the Restless.
I thought Vinny was furiously Googling this, but he appears to just given up on life.
I have checked out. Do what you want.
Why?
Because it's
He's currently 10 years old, Granny.
10?
Vinny, wake up over there. Get over here. Granny,
he
start
doing?
over again. He's not paying attention.
The answer is Bellagio.
I'm going to dock his pay. What are you reading about?
checking Facebook.
Turn it off. I think we should do Monty and Jeff, Abyss and Sabu, and AJ and Petey. Why don't we watch those three in addition to the show next week?
Is this going to be like last time where we didn't talk about it at all because nobody cared?
Well, I hope not.
Craig, you watch what you can, okay?
Watch where you can, brother. We're going to watch these three.
I watched everything last time and we just glazed over everything. It sucked. It's what?
Well,
why bother?
hopefully it'll be better this time. All right, next time we're going to care. Got it, everybody?
Oh, first.
You are all required to care about
don't
these
think-
three matches. Got it? You ever had one of those days where you're about to talk about something, but there's news that overshadows everything? Did you hear what happened on the TNA Live special tonight?
I just gotten word of it, yes.
What the fuck?
TNA gonna TNA, I guess.
Oh my God.
It will never not be TNA.
After all these fucking years, they finally, after all these years, made Frankie Kazarian champion at the expense of immediately taking the title off Santana.
Yeah, apparently in less than a minute, too.
There was a big schmoz and a bunch of NXT guys ran in and they didn't just start the match and he pinned him in a minute. I mean, they did a cash-in gimmick.
Okay. We're not here to talk about TNA. We're here to talk about AEW Dynamite Blood and Guts. We'll just cut to the chase. This is like the best Dynamite of the year.
Really?
I thought so.
It was one of the more memorable Dynamites of all time. It was the bloodiest wrestling show I've ever seen on national television.
Yes.
Megan Bain grabs a steel fucking chair. She pitches this thing like a fucking fastball. It smashes right into Jamie Hayter's face with a trash can over it. She's alive, which is good, but apparently she chipped teeth. Her face was all fucked up. I have no earthly idea what they were thinking.
Sky blue bleeding everywhere. There's so much blood, I assumed it had to be fake.
I heard that Moxley made like a bunch of gigs for everybody, and it was just like one after another. I don't know if every single person on the show had one, but it seemed like everybody had one. There was blood everywhere.
Especially in the women's match.
This was a great, violent match. It was the first ever women's Blood and Guts. They wanted to make history. They wanted to outshine the men, and they went out there and had a hell of a match.
Hangman Page versus Powerhouse Hobbs. False count anywhere.
Can we not kill Hangman Page or
Or
Powerhouse
Hobbs.
Hobbs?
Oh, Hobbs was much closer to death in this
He
one.
was much closer when he took that backdrop off the table.
Yeah.
He landed on his ass and bounced.
Hobbs tumbles off the edge. He goes through this table, and it's like Wrestle Society X. Sparks fly. There's smoke coming from everywhere.
WWE used to do this.
The whole building lights flicker.
I picture Tony just being absolutely totally gleeful at the idea of, hey, he's going to land on it and it's going to fucking explode. It's going to blow all over the place. And then we're going to like flicker the lights, like the whole power's going out. And the whole, I can just see him being so excited at this idea. So Ric Flair was supposed to be in this segment, but he showed up at the building with a torn rotator cuff. Apparently he fell down. And as a result, he did a speech to the live crowd, and then he immediately left. So from watching this promo, my guess is that Flair was supposed to do most of the talking, and he went home, and they had Ricky Steamboat at the last minute have to figure out all of Flair's stuff, because poor Ricky Steamboat was just... I don't want to say he was out to lunch, but this was not Ricky Steamboat. He was asking Tony what's next, and... he just was not on his game.
I thought it was fine.
They're doing some crazy shit, and like the longer it goes, the less excited Bryan Danielson is. And it finally peaks when they do the fire spot at the end. Darby gets press slammed off the entrance ramp through a fucking flaming table. And you just hear Bryan Danielson under his breath. He just goes, "What are we doing?" And then They finish the match. Everyone's fucking covered in blood and glass and thumbtacks, and there's bodies everywhere. And they go back to the announcer for the wrap-up, and there's like Excalibur's fired up, and he's talking about the match. And then who else was there?
Tony.
Tony's all
Schiavone,
talking
yeah.
about the match, and you just see Danielson. He's like down in his seat like this. And he's just like,
It's not like as much fire as Jack Perry was, but man, they lit Jack Perry on fire, and immediately they charged him with a extinguisher to put him out. Does anyone have an extinguisher? Did
Apparently-
one person in this process think we should have a way to put Darby Allin out?
hey, apparently he was fine. I don't know how.
And we're 2.5 hours into the show of complete 2.5 hours of complete insanity, and they're trading holds, and the place is on fire.
Because they knew the story.
Yes.
Moxley always tries to find a way out when he's in there with Kyle. Kyle always has him beat when he gets out of it, but now he's fucking stuck in a pile of glass.
Yep.
All of his friends are dead, and he's locked inside a steel cage. I was like, oh my God. And he fucking tapped out. I went, that was cinema. That's what that fucking was.
Place just
It
goes
was
ballistic.
perfect. You know, Tatum has absolutely no wrestling experience whatsoever. And her background is she was a power lifter, which is funny because she does very athletic things.
Yeah.
But, you know, everyone sometimes makes fun of the training, the performance center and the NIL things and everything like that. But this is someone that they hired like 3 years ago, knew nothing about anything. And here she is 3 years later, and she is a star of the future. It's actually very impressive.
Yeah. We see three dudes talking to Ava.
Oh, fuck this. Just fuck this. Not only is there no graphic, none of these fuckers even say anybody's name. Ava doesn't say the Evolved Champion's name. The Evolved Champion doesn't say his own fucking name. Nobody identifies this fucking guy. Nobody. And it's not until an hour later, Sean Legacy shows up and he mentions the guy's name. And I was like, thank you, whoever the fuck you are, because you didn't identify yourself, and there's no graphic for you either. It took Solruk and Zarya to walk on screen and go, "What's up, Legacy?" I'm like, that's right, fucking Sean Legacy. At least I know Sean. No one else watching knew his first name because they didn't identify him by his first fucking name. And then, I swear to God, when they said, "Hey, Legacy," this is why I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt that it might have been a technical issue. The word Sean Legacy and Ava appear and disappear. Like, I swear to God, that fast. I am not fucking exaggerating. It was less than a split second. They flashed it and it vanished. I was like, you are fucking trolling me. Fuck you. Who are these fuckers? And then, of course, later, to further troll me, it's like JC Jane shows up. JC Jane is on the screen. Fuck you. Sol Ruka shows up. Sol Ruka on the screen. Fuck you. You're going to identify every fucking person who is on this show every week, but the goddamn Evolved Champion, who's on a fucking internet show, you're just going to presume we know who this guy is? God damn it. At that point, I was done with this show.
The second segment.
I was fucking done. And then we got to the speed match, and then I was even more fucking angry.
Speed Championship match.
Oh, my God.
Jasper Troy versus El Grande Americano.
Jasper Troy's in there doing fucking holds. And the guy not known for his speed wins the speed title in the second biggest middle finger to me on this entire show. God damn it.
Trick Williams versus Ricky Saints, last man standing.
I thought this match actually was great. This
very-
actually saved the show for me.
Yeah.
Like when the show was over, I was pleased that I watched it because this match was so good. Leading up to this, I was just like, I just hated this show. But this was great.